Yeah, the market's in shambles. Every project is launching off of this whitelist meta engagement farming Twitter hype. And sure, some of the projects do flourish right after on the secondary market, but a bunch of them aren't sustaining themselves at all. So let's pull back from watching all the upcoming projects that have gained a massive amount of following, and let's talk about some undervalued NFTs that are already on the secondary market, that have well established themselves as solidified projects throughout the ecosystem, have a huge community behind them, and they're building in the space. So yo, what to do? My name is Jersey. Welcome on back to the channel. On the road to 35k subs, so if you're new around here, consider clicking the button. And yo, this is not financial advice, so please do your own research, be safe out there. And real quick, thank you to all the Patreon supporters out there. We gave away over 3,000 whitelist spots to the DAO this month, and we're also giving away 10 Solana in 2 days. So hey, check it out if you want to. You're probably asking yourself, yo Jersey, why are you talking about Jaikin Studios the day after they've minted? Well guys, I think the project is currently undervalued. At a 3 Solana mint price not even 24 hours ago, the project touched around 5 Solana, and they're currently sitting at like a 3.4 Solana floor price, so just a little bit above mint, like 20 extra dollars. If we just look at the statistics, there's an average sale price of 4.8 Solana. People are buying above the floor at the current moment in time. There's only 1,300 listed out of 8888, with 32k volume and a floor price of 3.6 Solana. The reason I think this project did not flourish as hard as people were expecting, I mean, hey, I thought it'd be at 20 plus day one, just because we got false hopes from Chirpin Ape Tribe and OK Bears. It does not mean follower count equals high floor price. Of course, the project did launch with 300,000 followers on Twitter, and people were expecting, oh, high follower count equals higher floor price, which in reality is not true. It's a bunch of hype and FOMO at the end of the day, and people are still looking for profits and to take liquidity out of the market. I mean, dude, I thought Jaikin hit the market with some of the cleanest and newest looking artwork we've yet to see on Solana. The color palette's fucking clean. Of course, they are going with the ape characteristic behind it. I think these look dope, and I'm super excited for the future of it and their troop token. As you can see on the Jaikin website, it's super clean, simple. It's going the Azuki style, which yo, I mean, it's all right, but we do have what's called the Troop House. This is going to be the raffle system for NFTs, whitelist spots, other auctions in that variant, and they had staking released day one of the mint, where you can earn 8.88 troop tokens per Jaikin you have staked. Of course, we have the community for utility, the tokenomics behind it, the creators are all here as well, and I think they portrayed the website with what they're trying to build throughout the concept, the exploring Jaikin, the troop, the expansion, the foundation, and the future, all very well. And I think with the grants, the faction leaders, and the armory, we have some sort of gamified utility down the road we don't know about yet, which gives us a little bit more mystery behind the Jaikin project. So with the current 1,400 listed out of 8,900, I think it's a no-brainer pickup at the actual mint price, just about. And yo, I even picked up a couple of these above floor to get some epic rarities, and I'm probably gonna pick up some more as well. All right, yo, let's talk about a derugged project, all the way from a 0.1 Solana floor price. That's right, $4, all the way up to peaking upwards of 20 Solana. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about the Jelly Esports, powered by their Jelly token, building up an esports team in the Web3 native space, and an online casino to compete with some of the biggest out there. The Jelly Babies was a derugged project from a 0.1 Solana floor price, $4 fucking on the floor, derugged to a stable 10 plus. We made jokes about these. We said these looked like Grisha. I thought it was pretty funny for the longest time. And then Jelly Esports hit us with the Jelly Rascals. Also, shouts out to the team. They made me a 1-of-1 for the collection that will be minted into it. So that's so fucking sick. But I think the new artwork with the thick line aspect going about it, with some of the cleanest and coolest looking traits we've seen, I think these hit the PFP meta a 100% of the time. The floor price is insanely thin. And out of a 6,600 collection, only 43 are listed. I think the Rascals are super underexposed and super undervalued at the current state of the market, as these are only 20 Solana, and Solana's like 40 bucks. So on top of the online casino with heavy intentions of competing with some of the main ones out there like Stake or Rollbit, building up an esports organization that's native to the Web3 space, having a super clean looking website with some beautiful looking artwork. I fucking love what they did here. Also having the Rascals staking already released, where you're earning 10 Jelly tokens a day per Rascal, having the Jelly House for NFT raffles. Currently they have a 1-of-1 Jelly Rascal Ninja Edition, which is super fucking sick, and it seems the bid got up to 1.6k Jelly tokens. Also having the Gelato as well, being an active raffle system where you guys can use the Jelly token, the Puff token, and the Dust token to get whitelist spots, NFTs. Then having the E-Jelly as well, where you can then again use the 3 tokens, Dust, Puff, and Jelly. Pick up GTA 5 Premium Edition for Xbox, Fortnite V-Bucks, and another GTA Premium Edition as well. So not only is the team raffling off whitelist spots and NFTs around their auctions, they're also raffling off kind of more real world and Web3 kind of gaming stuff as well. Amazon vouchers, games, currencies for in-game, which I think is stepping out of the horizon of the traditional, here's a whitelist spot, here's an NFT. I mean, they're bringing real world to the Web3, back to the Web3, back to the real world. So I think it's fucking sick. So with the current staking behind Jelly Babies, you are earning their Jelly token, which is currently trading at around 0.029 to 0.04 Solana, which on average you're making around 0.4 Solana every single day. So for this current market, that's a very beautiful price to be earning daily throughout staking. I mean, hey, 20-25 bucks a day, not bad at all. They are releasing more to the collection later in June as well. So if you do own a current Rascal, you will get a mint pass throughout their Jelly token for the future collection. So with this 3333 collection minting in June, it's going to be more Rascals to the collection, fully mintable only with the Jelly token. So I think we could see a pump throughout the Jelly token sometime very, very soon, especially more towards this mint date, as people are going to need this Jelly token to get more Rascals in the ecosystem. And I think it can be sustainable around then if they do decide to burn it, use it for the treasury, more DAO power for their community. And of course, if you can basically get a free mint, or if you're looking to flip the token towards this time, I mean, I feel like it's a no-brainer. I'm stacking up on Jelly, don't get me wrong. They've also collaborated with the lead artist of the Stoned Ape Crew project to bring you Gen 2 sometime in 2023, so around January. And with the current hype drop site being built to integrate your Jelly tokens to spin them to win real world prizes, shoes, Xboxes, PS5s, gift cards. I think the token behind the Jelly Rascals and the Jelly esports team all along the way has a bunch of utility for Web3, and they're bringing more of that real world as well. The project also has what's called the Soul Suite, which is where smaller projects or rugged projects can actually come underneath their umbrella, and they'll utilize it to help them build out through development like staking and utility and get them back on their feet. I think so far for a derugged project, we have seen non-stop efforts behind this team. We have seen a huge community of diamond handers and non-stop efforts and announcements. I'm happy to own one of these. I'm happy they made me a 1 of 1, which is so fucking dope. So shouts out to the team for that. And of course, look into it yourself. Do your own research out there. But I fully respect it and love what they're doing. So shouts out to the team. And just keep fucking building, baby. All right, yo, let's talk about Bot Heads, an all-in-one tool for whitelist management, Discord verification, sales bot, and alpha management tools for DAOs, brought to you by a fully doxed dev team and a 1 of 1 artist. The floor price is at 16. These things have absolutely boomed recently. Only 200 listed out of a 2,400 supply. And we were talking about these on the Patreon at like 3 to 4 Solana. I picked mine up at like 5. I kind of faded them for a little bit, but I'm super stoked about the 5 entry. These things already touched 20 plus Solana, and I think they're fucking building, man. They are building up a very strong community. This is a 16 floor price with only 5k followers over on their Twitter. 33% of the mint plus 60% of royalties go back to the potheads, and they are just building up a massive community for ease of access throughout tools and management throughout the Solana space. This was a 1.5 Solana mint back in April, not even that long ago, about a month ago, and they have just shown themselves to execute their roadmap, bring in these tools, and do everything in a very fast and solid manner amongst the community. It does give me a very strong Blocksmith Labs vibe behind it. They are kind of replicating what they did, but if they do it well, I think there could be competition here, but again, a very easy flip. Automatic DAO verification, wallet collection, they have minters amongst it as well, available whitelist, mint reminders, and a strong alpha DAO behind it. So I mean, bringing in Discord holder verification, sales plus listing bots, gaining access to the bot head DAO itself, and then of course paying it back as well. Tools, management, ease of access throughout the entire space is always needed, and more tools are being developed throughout strong teams, and I think Bot Heads is one of them. So throughout this right here, this form does say they have whitelist management for creators, whitelist management for communities, whitelist management for individuals, and Discord verification, sales bot listings, and overall the tool is fucking powerful. I think it's going to start being picked up as it is cheap for communities, creators, individuals alike. Artwork is it's okay. It's not the best, I won't lie. Is it PFPable? A little bit. I personally would not be PFPing this artwork. I'm here to pick these up for the tools themselves and to use it long term, hold it long term, and just watch it flourish. So I think at 16 it is a little bit pricey, but we have seen it touch 20 plus, and it was at 5 literally a week ago. So I think getting in now could be decent while Solana's down as well. And it depends on how you view NFTs. 1 SOL is 1 SOL, or are you comparing it to the US dollar value? So yeah, look into it yourself. I think there's a bunch of clean ones on the floor. I think the price is decent. I'm probably going to pick one of these up at around that 13 area again if they do dip back down, and we'll see how the future does lead. You might call me crazy for calling Trippin' Ape Tribe undervalued. I mean, dude, they're at 30 Solana. 1,000 listed. They're currently at 10%. That's usually the percentage that you like to sell at, and you like to buy in at that 20-25%. But these have shown a weird trading path as of recent. I think 30 is a relatively decent price for these. The floor price isn't super thin, but it does give off a little bit of a vibe to get up though. God, never mind, it's a little bit too thick. But all it takes for a project like this with a strong community, 300,000 followers on their Twitter, and already 400,000 volume as well. So yo, 10% listed, coming up on its way. I think these can boom backwards at 50 to 60 plus. And we just got airdropped the Charles Sacraments as well. These are one to each holder of the project, and these are going to be used for something about being an experimentation throughout the lab. So these will have some sort of utility in the future. We don't 100% know yet. All I know is I think Drip and Ape Tribe did come out of the gate very strong at 80 Solana. And of course it did come back down as the floor price was moving and the mint was only like 3 Solana. So profits had to be taken. It made the most sense, but I still think they can boom by at least 30-40%. We'll see. But yo, thanks for clicking on to today's video and watching it all the way through if you have. If you did make it all the way to the end, let me know in your comment down below. Also, I appreciate all the support on the channel, guys. It means the world to me. Today's video was brought to you and sponsored by FTX.us. Links down below to save 10% on all your trading fees, an NFT marketplace for Ethereum and Solana with no gas fees. You can earn a free cryptocurrency coin with every single $10 that you trade on their platform, and they're also introducing stocks very soon. FTX has collaborations with Steph Curry, Tom Brady, other corporations and companies alike, and they're bringing the ease of access to the cryptocurrency market with over 6 million users and some of the highest trading volume monthly. So a huge shouts out to FTX.us. You can download the mobile app with the second link down below or the first link for your desktop, and again, save 10% on all fees with my links, and Solana's down bad. So I mean, yo, support me, support the channel, and thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you later. Peace out.